Hey everyone, it's your narrator Jonathan here, and I just wanted to do a quick PSA about America's descent into fascism and how it's going to be impacting a lot of our friends in marginalized communities. There's not much that any of us can do, but it's important to do what we can. That's why for the foreseeable future, we'll be supporting other podcasts from marginalized creators by airing their promos on our shows. If you know a creator we should feature next, have them reach out to us at halfwitpodcast@gmail.com. I hope this little boost from our community can bring people joy and have their stories and causes heard. Remember, some of the best ways to fight fascism are by speaking up, building community, and making art. I love you all, and here's a promo.
Welcome to the Tabletop Tailspinners Network.
Little Shadow, you are in so much more danger than you know.
So, easy prey then.
Where tales are spun.
What has the most potential for drama?
I just don't want to die.
Diverse voices are lifted.
There's one thing my life's taught me. Friends are hard to come by.
And yet you can stand alone.
I'm going to find you, I promise.
And who sits at the head of the table matters just as much as who sits around it.
I appreciate the assist.
I am your MC, Mistress Winter.
My name is G. I'm here as your dungeon master, as always.
I didn't commit to this. This was a gift.
That's something that just the gods have done.
Sleep, sweet princess.
Abomination, your end has come.
Looking for your new favorite TTRPG actual play podcast? There's always a seat at our table wherever you consume your podcasts.
Halfwit Podcasts. A little foolish, a lot of fun.
Halfwits and Failed Crits and PenultiMyth TTRPG present a world where monsters roam, secrets lurk, and deities clash. But the paper still needs delivery. This is the Parable Infused Tribune. Welcome back to Mivra, everybody. I'm Jonathan, your narrator, and I have with me Kylie.
Creating a distraction that might cause a chain reaction, because now everyone knows about the mind control. Oopsies. I am Leona.
Nice. And Louise.
The last time I was in a dungeon, I couldn't walk straight for days.
Oh.
Gross.
What's your character?
Reshi.
There we go.
Jesus.
And Laura.
I'm not locked in here with Felix. Felix is locked in here with me, Manon.
Ooh, good. I guess we should do like a tiny little recap here of where we're at, or should we just jump right in?
Okay, I think
Maybe a little recap's probably not a bad idea.
Okay.
We're on Amivra, people.
Yeah, that.
Well, the tiniest of little recaps is last time we ended the episode with Leona and Buka on the stage performing for Raz C and a group of the audience from the rest of the Siren song trying to get into the Siren song themselves. While that was happening, Reshi and Manon snuck away from the audience to go find Felix and figure out what dastardly plan he has up his sleeve. As they were slinking around the cabin mansion in the middle of the mangrove forest, they find Felix's room and enter it to find that there is an open secret place that they can go down the stairs. And as they head down the stairs, Leona and Buka reveal to the rest of the audience that they have it on good authority that Felix and the leadership of the Siren Song has been brainwashing them in some way,
Oopsies.
erasing their memories, causing all of them to start getting their memories back in a hazy fog as Raz C reaches out to attack. And in the basement of the manor, we see Reshi, Manon, and Sibiana find a hunched over Felix with a pale orange glow surrounded by vats and pipes in the basement as the door slides shut and Femordia locks them in the basement.
And jumps out the window.
And then jumps out the window. More like perches on the window and jumps down.
Well,
not like,
same deal.
Just crashes out.
Just crashes through the window. Wah! Well, that would take care of a lot of our problems if she just fell out of the window.
Well, we've saved the realm, guys.
And we leveled up.
I kept forgetting to give them character points. I normally give out a character point at the end of every session, so they have 4 more character points, and they got a few more skills, which you might hear during the course of this game.
And health.
More energy.
Energy's
For
important.
boss battles.
Yeah.
Because we're all separated, and I'm fucked.
I hope he goes to fight you.
And that's where we are now, so let's get into the story. Leona. You were on the stage as you announced this to everybody, and Raz C, with his floaty skull, reaches out toward you and makes a fist in a clench as all of the audience is racking their brains trying to figure out what piece of memory is coming back to them. They are not fully cognizant of what has happened to them yet. The audience is going to be part of your encounter as we set up this battlefield called the stage.
Uh-oh.
So the stage is the battlefield that Leona and Buka and Raz C will be on. It is set up from 1 to 5. 1 is the left side of the stage, where the way you would go to get backstage. 5 is the opposite side of the stage.
Okay.
2 is open stage area, and so is 4. And 3, you feel Raz C clench his fist, and a spotlight comes in zone 3, where you and Buka are currently, and a cage rises up around the stage as you are trapped on the stage. The way that the audience is going to work is when you use your skill time to sway the audience, when you succeed, the momentum of the audience will go towards Leona, and when Raz C uses time to persuade the audience, it will go toward Raz C. And whenever you make it up to, well, we'll find out whenever you make it up to 3 for the audience score.
Okay, so I want to try and use like my whatever to try and sway the audience to my favor, essentially.
Well, we'll find out what you want to do.
Maybe.
You're wrestling.
So Raz C closes his fist, and this big gate comes up around the stage, trapping you there. And the audience is in a daze, and Raz C floats up to the top of the stage where he is essentially 3 like battlefield units above the stage.
What the fuck?
Raz C does a few more motions and welcomes everybody to the show, trying to hold this facade of what's going on to stop the audience from remembering what's happening. And he's essentially trying to continue the show, but he is very far up high. And you see he reaches out to the side and snaps his fingers, and some little gates open up on the side of the stage. And Zone 2 gets 3 people that are part of the stage crew entering Zone 2. And Zone 4 has 3 supporting cast acrobats enter it.
God, what?
You're fighting like 30 people.
I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god.
This is the greatest show.
This is gonna be the death of me, I guess.
Well, they may not kill you, because that's a narrative choice.
So let's roll for priority.
Leona, just exit stage right.
I'm just gonna fucking. Well, no, I'm trapped in a fucking cage.
I know.
Yeah.
Coming out of my cage.
And I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all.
14.
I got a 1.
Great start.
All of these people are going to go first. And
Everyone just pulls out a gun.
It was nice playing with you all. I really enjoyed it.
Turn 1 dead.
It's gonna be.
Raz C will start the turn and lifts his hands up in kind of a conductor manner. And you hear like the swell of an orchestra begin to go as he is going to be casting a Boon Heal and Boon Amplify, 3 singles. So he's going to start that on the acrobats. And that is a 15, so that is a regular success. So the acrobats, all 3 of them, get 4d6 heal and amplify.
Were they hurt before?
No, but it just grants them energy.
You can get more energy than your max? Because I kind of assumed the max was the max.
All it says is roll effect dice and add the result to the target's energy.
Overheal.
I did not know that was possible.
And that is 2, 4, 6, 7. That was a terrible roll for 4d6. The acrobats are going to take their turn next, and they spin around and do a whole bunch of what looks like dancing kicks as the orchestra gets louder and louder to bring up what they're doing. Their kicks are harmony, which I believe you are harmony, so they don't
harmony.
get an extra. So the first one is a 17, so that is a full success.
Fuck me.
The second one is a nat 20.
Fuck me!
The third one is a 17.
Can you choose a different dice, sir?
Okay, that one's banished.
Oh, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, they do 3d6 each, so that is 8d6. The one that full succeeded also gets another +1, 4d6.
Well, it was nice playing with y'all.
Oh my god, you're so lucky.
Am I?
20.
20?
Fuck me.
That was mostly ones.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, but also the +7 from each of them on the amplify, but that's gone now. So that's plus 21.
So 41. And that's only one enemy so far.
What have you done?
And the stage hands are all going to roll. Razzik motions towards the stage hands and makes like a gripping down fist, and the stage hands get to work, and you see traps start popping up in the zone that you're in as like little like wooden grabbers like go for your feet. That is a 15, so regular success. 15, regular success. And a 6, so that's a miss. You and Buka dance around a few of these things, and then they both grab you. You guys are hit by a slow, so you are stuck in zone 3.
You had nowhere to go anyways.
And now it is your turn.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Just shout from the dungeon.
I don't believe in me. I believe I'm fucked. Also, I love that they only went for me and not Buka. I appreciated that deeply.
You have that heal skill that you haven't used before.
You should probably do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think I can heal for as much as they're going to keep hitting me for.
Well, that's only one time. Oh, well, no.
Yeah, I'm going to try my heal. It's not really new, but it's the first time I think I've used it. My new heal skill. It is a harmony, and it is for a single target, aka myself.
Heal Buka.
That bitch ain't hurt yet. An 11?
11's a success.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Remember, 9 to
Whew,
9
boy, oh boy.
plus is success.
Yep. And then 2d6. Where are my d6? Here they are. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it costs 5 to do, so...
So you healed for 5.
I healed for 5.
But also your heal thing is also an attack, correct?
Yeah.
You're also going to do 10 damage to someone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so hang on. I can't reach Roz, right?
You can't reach Roz yet.
Fuck me. All right, I guess I'm going to do it at the acrobat, since there's 3 of them.
Yeah, so you hit one of the acrobats for 10.
7 on 2 seems really unfair, Jonathan. Just saying.
It's the final boss battle.
Describe this new ability.
I think I recite a really short poem or something like that, and as I say that and the volume grows, I think it becomes a wave of force that hits them, and then the energy that comes back is a little soothing wind that blows to me and heals me for apparently half of what I did to them. But anyway.
Well, you rap battled the hell out of them, I'll say that. The person that you hit is looking extremely hurt by that.
I can live with that. And then Buka? Please, dear God, Buka?
Buka has a bruise block.
Mm-hmm.
He has a Bane, and he has a regular bruise.
What is his Bane?
His Bane is Retribution.
Ooh, what does that do?
Retribution is the next time energy would be reduced, it is split between yourself and an unwilling target. So, the next time someone hits him, he splits the damage with them.
Well, that's kind of cool. And you said it's a bruise with a Bane?
No, it's just a Bane.
Oh, it's just a Bane.
He has a bruise and a block, which is his transformation into, the Zargal form.
Let's do that then, the transformation thing.
Okay, so Buka it just sees everything going down. He's like, holy shit, let's fix this right now. And kind of goes into like a Hulk stance. And you see him just transform into this large blue werewolf.
I like that he's blue.
It's his cape. His like cape with a hood that's like that muddled blue color ends up like forming into his body, and he becomes like that type of werewolf. And gonna roll. I'll roll the ones that you banished because they were rolling too well. That is a nat 20.
Yeah! You're weighted.
It's rolling really well.
Like, maybe give me that dice.
Yeah, you want this one here.
Watch as soon as it's touched me.
Who do you want Buka to attack? The one that you've already attacked or a different one?
We don't have cleave rules, right?
No.
How much damage does it do?
It does 3d6.
A different one then, I think.
A different one, okay.
A different acrobat, because I don't...
So he does 4d6 because it was a nat 20. That is 9, 11...
Never forget.
And 3 is 14 damage. And Buka just lunges at one of these guys, and his claws just like grow out as he's mid-transformation, and he just takes out one of the acrobats.
Nice.
It is, that acrobat goes down, is out of energy.
They had a family.
And then Buka gets to use another skill for free. What would you like to do?
Ooh, I want to do his retribution thingy so that he can, why does he get to use another skill for free? Oh yeah,
he's rolled a nat 20.
Nice. Oh wait, or maybe I should have him do that again.
He could do that again.
Yeah, I'm going to have him do that again and see if we can try and take out the one that I started on.
That is a 19.
I was going to say, unless he rolls another nat 20, in which case he can take out the fresh one. But
okay,
yeah.
So he's taking out the one that's hurt already?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does another 4d6 with his attack, and also he gets a block for this both times. So the first time was 14, and this time another 14.
Okay, maybe actually go for the one who's fresh.
You already
decided. 2 of them are down.
Woohoo!
And Buka has 28 block as armor on him right now as he's
Damn.
like continuing to pump himself as this Zargal form.
Yeah, he does.
And now we are going to cut over to the others.
And we're having a happy tea time in the dungeon. No fighting.
You guys are in zone 2. The first zone is the stairway leading back up. You guys are in zone 2, which is the entry to the lab. You see pipes running along the ceiling, and there's shelves filled with different tools that you don't know what they're used for, but there's a whole bunch of tools around. In zone 3, you see that the tubes start to descend down towards vats that are in zone 4. The vats are filled with this pale orange substance like Felix is surrounded by. And then in zone 5 is Felix's workbench, and a bunch of tubes from the vats are going to the workbench, and you see the tubes are connecting into Felix.
Ew.
And now let's roll for priority.
Go ahead.
11.
16.
Nice.
You guys get to go first. So
Yeah. God, something
Felix
goes
is still
right.
like working on the workbench, and he hears the click of the secret door above you, and he's just about to turn around when you guys get to act.
So he just turned around and looked at us.
He's about to. He's like in the process of turning.
Ask if he can just open the door.
Let us out.
Manon shakes his head, and I'm going to step forward into the light. So I'm now 2 rows away. Manon's going to say, Felix, I'm really disappointed in you. And that is my new dad disappointment power. And it is a Bane Spite. So if it hits, his next energy cost ability is doubled.
Awesome. Felix's order primarily.
I'm growth.
Growth beats order.
Yes. That is an 11.
11 is a success, so it happens.
6.
So Felix has been spited. So when he
Spiteful, aren't
goes
we?
to do his turn, it'll cost double.
Dad disappointment. That sucks. Your turn, Reggie.
Who the hell are you to even have any opinions about me?
I just give him the look, the eyes.
Oh, calm down.
Shake my head a little bit, like, oh, kids these days.
Manon's really got that like
raise your
dad
thing, too.
vibe going.
Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me.
You're keeping track of your momentum?
Yes. Did you keep track of Buka's momentum? Because he should have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got +1.
Felix, can you let us go? can you open the door?
Why the hell would I do that?
We got lost.
Yeah, sure. Sure, you made it through the secret passageway to
It
just
was
be
open.
lost.
Sorry, I'm not here, but
we got-
technically the door was just open.
We got pushed in here by... Does he know who he is?
They're working together.
Oh, shit! I'm going to move one forward. Zone 4 has all of the vats, correct? So
Correct.
I'm standing right in front of them.
Yep.
I'm hoping this does something. I'm going to use grease fire on the vats.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So-
Yes.
Ooh.
It's a zone, so it's the whole zone. 3d6. It costs 8 energy.
Jesus.
But the range is 1, so it's 1 in front of me.
Yep.
Let's hope it works.
11.
Wow, we're even a lot of
succeeds.
11s. And now 3d6. I'm going to move my momentum up 1. Actually, I don't know if I've ever explained it, but I have a bunch of little like jars that I have hanging off my side, and they're kind of like Molotov cocktails. I'm just like sparking it, but like for whatever reason, I can just make it all light on fire. So
You take off like a bandolier of these things. Like you have like a few belts that have these little potion bottles on them, and like
Yeah.
part of your belt buckle is actually like a flint. So as you pull it, it just like rips and bites.
yeah, and then it's like if I'm just cooking, I can just pour it out like normal. All right, so I rolled a 12.
12.
Damn.
That's on the
I'm
vats.
hoping that the vats are not going to help them transform now. They're all broken.
And you guys have the chance for Sibiana. Sibiana has a double Bane shove slow, a boon conceal, a regular bruise, and an essence muddle, like a Bane muddle. Muddle does subtracting effect dice from a boon roll. Conceal adds effect dice to a Bane ability. So if any of you guys have Banes that you would like to be more effective.
What's the range on her bruise?
Her bruise is a 1 or 2.
Okay, she's not close enough to use that then. Let's move her up 1. So then now she's in the same zone as us. Zone. Yeah, I'm thinking let's do the bruise. Let's just like start laying into him. Plus, she's salty, so.
Yeah.
Felix, I'm done with your shit. Her bruise is water starts forming around like droplets from her fur, and they make crystals that surround her in kind of like a circle on her back. And that is a 15. That is a success. So the shards of water shoot out from this like halo, but that's 2d6. That is 8 damage to Felix.
Nice.
Take that. Haha.
And then it is Felix's turn.
All of his precious vats are on fire.
You have no chance at beating me. I hope you're ready for this basement to be your grave, and you will fulfill the vibes that I need to continue experimenting. Pops a lever on one of the tubes that he has connected to him, and you see stuff start flowing from the vats into him. And this is functioning as a T3 item as he starts glowing as more of a brighter, pale orange aura about him. So he's going to have +3 to this roll that he's going to do.
I thought his vats were on fire.
They are on fire.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, huh?
It might.
Oh.
And he is going to do a bruise interrupt. It is in order, and that is a 14 plus the 3 from his aura is a 17, which is a full success.
Well, shit.
This is 5d6.
Oh, dear.
So it is 6d6 total.
Oh, no.
I'm really hoping that Jonathan has made enemies that just like can only do like 2 things before they're out of energy.
No. Jonathan's like, 10
that's
dice,
my hope.
100 turns, 90 enemies.
You guys take 21 damage each from the bruise. And the Bane interrupt that is part of this is you all lose 1 momentum.
Oh, rude.
I just got that momentum.
It cost him twice to do
It does
that.
cost him twice, and I will let you know that this skill costs 10, so he just lost 20.
All right.
Fuck, damn.
That's pretty awesome, actually. So he basically just self-inflicted the wound as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty big wound, but he is no longer spited.
Smite him again.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to hop back to Leona at the stage with Raz C. You're going to roll against Raz C's ability. So Raz C has Journey Director. So he's like the director of the stage, and he's going to use that. You can use your storytelling.
Okay. What biome are we in?
We're in aquatic.
Oh, good. Okay. I have a 1 on that. So that means I get 2 of these, right?
Yep.
One was a 17 and one was a 10.
He got a 15, so you win. So you're swaying the crowd. So while you're in zone 3, you have a +1 to everything, including your regular momentum, as the crowd is starting to come out of it and start joining your side.
+1 to everything.
As long as you stay in zone 3. Because that's where the spotlight is.
Ah.
Whoa.
AKA in spotlight. Woo! The crowd goes whoa.
Now we're going to roll for priority again.
Fuck. Then I get a +1, right?
Sure.
Oh my god.
9.
Ha! 11.
Nice.
Another 11.
Another forget.
Technically 12 because of my +1.
Nice. So you and Buka get to go first. What would you like to do?
And Roz C is still too far away, right?
After you win over the favor of the crowd a little bit, he's one more lower, so he's only 2 away, but up in the air.
Oh, I do have something that can reach that far. So I just upgraded my Thorn Shot to also be a range of 1 to a single target. So I'm going to use that on the last remaining acrobat.
Their acrobats are Harmony.
I am also Harmony. Well, that is a growth.
Growth beats Harmony. You roll 2.
I get 2. That was a 13 and 11. So 13 plus 1 is a 14.
Yep, so it's a success.
It is 3 d6. Ooh, so I get to +3. My momentum moved up. So it takes 12 damage.
Oh, he is so close.
Shit! Oh, wait, that's the one that has the bruise effect. Hang on, amplify.
You actually do twice the damage, so
Yeah.
that acrobat is dead.
Cool. I forgot which one I was doing. I got confused by my rows.
So you have taken out the acrobats.
Woo!
And the crowd likes that?
And there's the stage hands and Roz C are left.
I want to pull up what I can do with the momentum.
You
thing.
can spend 1 to move a second time, spend 2 to activate a second skill, spend 3 to recover 10 energy. I literally just pulled it up, that's why.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3 to recover 10 energy.
There you
so
go.
I'm back to 0, but I now have 36. Whew, phew. Okay, I want Buka use his transformation thing and attack the stagehands.
So he's attacking the stagehands and he's doing his bruise block.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just imagine him just going insane.
He's just beefing up over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That is a 19 with his momentum, so that is a full success. So he gets another extra die. So that is normally 3d6. This would be 4d6. And that is another 14. He's rolled 14 on this every time. That also means he's up to 42
So someone needs to...
blocks. Someone has to really fuck up Buka.
I'm gonna hide behind him.
Sure.
Use him as a shield.
Oh, Buka needed to use momentum to move. So
He did?
yes, because you guys got slowed by the stagehands.
Yeah.
So he can still do that. So it would have been an 18 instead of a 19. So it's still in the clear.
Yeah.
And then it is Roz C and the stagehand's turn.
So he took out one of the stagehands, right?
14 does not take them out.
No! Shit.
They're strong.
Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
They did not have the bonus from Roz C. Only the acrobats
Oh,
did.
yeah, you did. He gave it to the acrobats, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Roz C yells down to Buka, "You're not in very much control of your own animal handler. I can't see you ever getting into the Siren song like this." Director critique is what his bruise skill is. He just makes you
Rude.
feel bad about yourself.
Rude. Why were you pointing at me and going, oh?
Because you got your ass.
Regular success.
It's not me.
That is a regular success against Buka. It's 4d6. 13. So that only brings his transformation Zargao block down to 29. So he is beefy.
He's totally fine.
Yeah. Buka does not care about that.
Meanwhile, I'm just whispering, don't listen to him. You've got this. You've got this. We're going to fix the Siren song and we'll make it better together.
You're right. We can do this.
Ignore him. No one needs his stupid critique. He's washed up.
Yeah, washed up. You don't even have a good head on your shoulders.
Hey, got him.
All right, and then we're going to roll for the audience reaction to this round. 13 is my highest.
I also had a 13, but do I get a +1?
You do get a +1 because you already had it, so it's a 14. So Roz C lowers closer to the stage. He's only 1 away now, as you have a +2 when you're standing in the spotlight, and the audience is kind of clearly becoming a little bit more lucid at this point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're breaking free.
They were soaring, flying.
This is not how my play is supposed to go.
Well, it's not your play anymore, bitch.
Ah!
We're turning this into a musical, not a play anymore.
How garbage. How lowbrow.
Fuck you.
We'll be right back.
Hey, you there. Yeah, you. I just wanted to take a second and thank you for listening to Halfwits and Failed Crits. It means the world to us that we've gotten your listening support for as long as we have. And if you're feeling generous with those years and your time, we'd love to ask you to join us by listening to our other shows at halfwitpodcast.com. I'm really in love with the awesome opportunity that podcasting gives me to share stories. Fact or fiction, scripted or improvised, or who knows what's next. Anyways, here's some trailers, and I can't wait to thank you again for listening to our other passion projects.
Hey there, I'm Kylie.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we're the hosts of Half-Wit History,
a podcast about the upcoming week, but a long time ago.
And sometimes not so long ago.
If you're like me and your brain power is reserved for random trivia facts,
or like me and always buried in the books of our past,
you'll love hearing about the world's oldest computer,
legendary female pirates,
how instant noodles were invented,
and a lot of cults and crimes.
Listen to our short, silly, and sometimes serious adventures through time by looking for Half-Wit History on your favorite podcast app or at halfwitpodcast.com.
Bye!
This machine belongs to Vernon Wright. It just feels empty right now. No. Wrong. I took him home. Or a hole directly into hell and let just a little bit of that sound out. Things properly. It trusted me. I lied to all three of them. A bunch of wooden pieces and some metal prongs. I happened to kill their pet. At home, open the box. It's the part of the job that I always hated the most was finding. This is really sticking his neck out from rodent raiders. This is just making no sense. Come on, Bernie, come on. All right. Slow down, reset, try again. Here we go. This Machine Belongs To is a psychological horror podcast following a journal, a machine, and the souls who endlessly obsess over them. Each episode is 10 minutes or less in hopes that your own name won't be found scrawled in the pages just by listening on your favorite podcast app or at halfwitpodcast.com. And we cut back over to the lab, and you guys are going to roll for priority.
You want me to go?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. 20!
20!
Wow, only a 5. You guys get to go first.
We get to go double first.
Yeah. Okay. Manon, are you going to go punch him in the mouth?
Yes. Rishi, I'll take care of this guy.
You got to go in and out.
I dare you to try.
And then I'm going to use my axe to just hit him really hard. That's what I do best. It is an artifact type.
Felix is order, so you don't get a bonus.
Okay. 20!
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh my god.
So you get a free action after this. So do your regular action.
Okay, so that's 3d6.
You added one, right? Because it's a full success.
Yeah, you get 1 extra dice because it's a full success.
Oh, then I get 4d6.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's 17.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's good.
On the first hit. And then, so let me -4 +1 on my momentum.
Do it again.
Oh yeah, absolutely doing it again. And then, so I'm just going to hit him once again because I'm pissed.
Hell yeah.
Now,
You're
is it still 4
smacking
dice?
him around with your...
It is not still 4 dice. You have to
bam.
re-roll your success. But it is free. You don't subtract any energy for this because it was an at 20.
Okay, cool. That's a 14
That's
with
a
my
regular success.
with my momentum on there. Okay, so then that's a... I get another
That's your
momentum.
3d6.
Yep, 3d6. That's 10 damage. You know what? I'm going to spend 2 momentum to activate a second skill and go again.
Hell yeah. This one you do have to spend your energy on.
Oh, I got energy to spare. That's 11.
11 hits.
Oh my
11.
god. So good at this game.
Do it.
That is 12 damage.
Oh my god. Manon's just murdering over
I just
here.
went bam, uppercut with the axe, bam, and I slammed him back down to the floor with the hilt of it.
He's looking a little bit tired.
Damn, I'm looking fucking tired.
You're in the zone, so I'm going to just move one up, and then I'm going to do Mushroom Missile. It's my artifact.
He's order, so you don't get a bonus.
Yeah. But it is only 3 energy. It's a Bane Strain. 1.
So that doesn't work.
My mushrooms. I ate them.
no.
She's like, oh man, I'm so hungry.
Oh, this isn't hitting right.
Yeah.
You go to do the mushroom missile, and he like pumps a little bit of his aura, and he almost like shifts. You don't even see him move. He just like gone, like DBZ. And then Sibiana's turn. What would you guys like Sibiana to do?
So we'll move her up and then do some sort of bruise.
Yeah.
Okay. So her bruise is a being, and being does not beat order.
Darn it.
She rolled a 4. That did not work out for Sibiana.
Even with her momentum?
She had a 4.
Rib.
So that's all of you guys?
But she can reroll once per scene.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so now that is Felix's turn.
No, he's going to pass this turn.
He's going to pass this turn. And he very much did not like the fact that you guys blinded him. So he's going to use Artifact Spite that he's going to use against Manon.
I'm Artifact too.
Your Artifact, so no bonus. And that is a 15, so it is a regular success. You are spited. Next thing you do, cuss twice.
No! Okay.
And then he's going to use his momentum to take another action, and he's going to go for a bruise, and he's going to do an order bruise against Manon. So that gets another one because your
Artifact.
That is just a 10. The good rolls have all left me.
Thank
but
goodness.
That still hits. That is 3d6, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then we go back to the stage. So we have to roll priority.
Okay, and that's just one, right?
Yep, just one.
I got confused because we started the last one by checking the crowd.
Right. Because I forgot to do that at the end.
Yep.
And that's a nat 20.
I got a 1.
Oh my god.
So I guess you can have the. It's not doing so hot for me.
Okay, I take it back.
No, but you don't get to use it.
I don't get to use it?
You don't get to use it. It just.
Yes. So Rossi and the stagehands are going to go first. Rossi. So he's in zone 3. He's going to use a boost distract on the 2 stagehands so that they can get away from Buka.
But he's such a nice guy.
Don't be prejudiced against him because he's a Zargal.
That has nothing to do with my harming you.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You're throwing off our whole groove.
The vibes are wrong.
The vibes are so wrong.
Good. That means you can't suck any more people's souls out.
Oh.
I got your number. I got your number. I know what's up.
That was just barely a 9. He rolled a 7 and a 6, and he currently has a +2.
Shit.
So 9 succeeds. So he's going to extract the stagehands as he like reaches down, and this is called his choreography. And he like uses the ropes from the stage to grab onto the stagehands and pull both of them into zone 3.
Boo.
And then he's going to boost them so that they can go all the way to zone 4.
Rude.
They're running away.
And then the stagehands are going to... Razzi is also going to lower his momentum to do another thing, and he's going to do another bruise against Buka since Buka is getting out of control.
No!
That's just a 9. So that is 4d6 against Buka. 2, 4, 5, 10. God, I did not make Razzi strong enough.
Yes, you did. You also gave him 6 helpers.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
7v2 is not really very fair.
Buka is like really coming through though.
I will say Buka is doing a wonderful thing for me.
19 of his Zargao transformation left.
Yeah.
Shit.
And now it is the stagehands. The stagehands are going to push you both away using a shove attack.
Oh, rude.
So the first one's going to roll against Buka. Oh, that's a 5. That does not hit.
Ha.
That one's a 10 against you, so you get shoved into the area with Buka. So you guys are both in zone 2, the stagehands are in zone 4.
Okay, so because we are no longer in zone...
You're no longer in zone 3, so...
We don't have the spotlight thingy
anymore? You don't
anymore?
have the spotlight anymore, but you can always just move back into it.
Yeah. So Razzi is basically hovering one zone vertical above us,
yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use Kana's chaos, or Kana's help, her chaos skill, to yoink him down one zone.
Oh,
nice.
Because it is a drag that moves one unwilling target one zone toward you.
Roz is also chaos, so it's still rolling flat.
But I'm going to use my possum dice because maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Whee! As a 16.
That is a success, so it works.
Oh, wait. +1 because my momentum is a 1, right?
That is a
So
full
it's a
success.
17.
But drags
Woo, woo.
don't have like dice associated.
No, I
with
know.
it.
But he is now
He's now on the ground. So Roz C is available for hits at this point.
Did he go like through the cage?
No, he was like floating
Kinda
above the stage. He was in the cage with you.
inside
In the cage. Okay, it was a really big cage.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of yoinks.
I was more thinking like a fence popped up
To
around the whole thing.
Ground. Oh, not like a cage
wrestling?
match.
I mean, it was a
But-
tall
Big
fence.
cage.
Yeah, it's a tall ass fence, but he theoretically could, like, if you could go high enough, you could get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm also going
Hell
to
in a
scoop
cell.
myself back into Zone 3. And I'm actually going to have Buka also go back into Zone 3 because we want that boost. Boosty boost.
Go rip his face off.
I'm going to have Buka... Okay, his Retribution thing doesn't have a bruise attached to it, right? It's
No, it's
just
just
a Retribution. And it only applies if he's hit, right?
Next time energy would be reduced, it is split between the user and an unwilling target. So yes, it would be
Okay,
Buka.
so it would just be him. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to do that because that would include his like buff thing, right? His Zargao
Yeah.
energy shield, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so then
Boost.
next time energy would be reduced.
Okay, so I'm going to have Buka use his Retribution thing against Rossi.
That is a 19.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's good.
That's very good. So it's a full success. The retribution works. So the next time Buka would lose any health, it's going to hurt Rozzi.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that skill.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's like Buka has so much health already. No, I'm not going to take any damage.
I'm just going to see how much damage I can do to this dude and use my Thorn Shot, which is a growth skill.
Growth beats chaos.
Okay.
I know, I'm easy. Yeah. I don't know what that one was.
Looks like a 20.
It's a 14.
Damn.
But I get, so it's 15 because of my momentum is a +1.
Yep. You guys are back in zone 3 now.
Oh, so now I also have
You're +2.
+2, so that's a 16, but that's
so
damn.
close.
It's still
Do you
still
have
a success
any
though.
items to boost it over?
How many items would I need?
You would just need +1 to get to full success. So if you have a T1 item, you can expend it.
Use your item. Oh, wait, I'm in a dungeon. I'm in the crowd. Use your items.
Oh, I do have I have 2 T1 items, so I could use one of them to
boost it to
boost me
17,
to a
and then you would
17.
get an extra D6.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use one of those T1 items to boost me to a 17, which means that I now get 4 D6 instead of 3. 16.
Rossi is now looking a little bit winded.
Oh my god. Sprigging a sweat.
Wow.
Okay.
We're doing so good.
Looks a little winded. Amplify.
Maybe a little more than winded.
So that's, what is 16 times 2? I can't math.
32.
32.
Wow.
Ayo. I'm always like, oh man, it costs 6, but then I'm like, wait a second. Whatever I roll, it does double.
At the end of the round, we roll for the audience.
Yes.
Yes, we need the audience. So I get 2, right?
Nat 20.
No! I got a 15.
Razzie.
So Razzie pulls the audience back a little bit. You see them starting to get a little bit more foggy, a little less clear.
No.
As you're down to a 1 now.
Dang.
Rather than your 2.
Telling me no.
Oh.
You were 2 for the audience. Now you're at 1 for the audience. He's pulled them back.
You know, I don't think I really like that Leona person.
Where's the alcohol? 15.
15
Oh,
hits.
sorry.
No, wait,
16.
that's for
16 priority.
That's also a 15.
I got a 16, sorry. I read it wrong the first time.
I got
You
a
guys
20.
go first.
Rashi, get the pipes. Explode them or whatever.
We're standing in the zone. I can't, Manon.
Oh, I thought there was some.
He only
behind
has
us.
the 1 bruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I unleash it now, we're all gonna catch on fire.
You guys could move forward or back.
Do you want to do a support? I don't know. One of your other things.
Well, I was gonna throw a fire on Felix because I have advantage on him.
do it.
Burn,
I'm doing
baby,
it.
burn.
Screw your workbench. So grease fire's decay. So I get 1 to growth against growth. He's growth, right?
He's order.
Order. Sorry. So I do get it. No.
Yep.
Where am I?
You do.
Grease, decay, order. Yes. Haha. So I get 2d20. Oh man. Oh, 17. Okay. Whew.
Oh my god.
What did you get?
Oh, but the one loses. Yeah.
No, not
No.
for combat, no.
Okay. Whew. Okay.
First,
So 17.
It's like skill checks, right?
Yeah, the skill check's the one will override.
When I roll the 17, that is not a.
That is a +1. That's a full
Oh.
success.
Okay, so 1 here, and then I get +1 die.
Yep.
Where's my die? I don't want that one.
Wow.
It needs to all be the same, or else it won't work.
So how many are you rolling?
4.
4d6.
4d6. That is 15. Burn, baby, burn.
Felix is starting to look a little worse for wear.
Felix, I didn't want to do this to you. You leave me no choice unless you give me some of that orange stuff. I'll take it.
No, it's not for you.
Then burn in hell. To the Shadow Realm.
Manon or Sibiana?
I'll go. I since I just obliterated him in the past turn, I put my axe on my shoulder and I take a breath and I go, I really would have had high hopes for you, Felix. I'm really disappointed in you. You could have done so much, and this is look at yourself. Look what you're doing.
It's all for the Profane Herald. It's all for them.
That's an 18!
Oh! You spited again.
But it does cost double because I was spited.
Yes.
So it cost 4. And now it's Sibiana's turn.
I probably shouldn't be starting all these fires in the dungeon that were locked.
Oh, yeah.
Is there proper ventilation in here?
No, the room is definitely filling with smoke.
Ah, good.
We're just all gonna die.
Ah, good.
I'll smash the door open if we have to.
You just hear faintly Leona being like, I smell something burning.
You are so far away. You do not.
I know. I would
Buka might. He's a
roll
wolf.
with it, dude.
No.
Sibiana's gonna just punch him or whatever.
Yeah. Sibiana will punch him or whatever. She got a 13, and that is more of the water droplets that crystallized around her shoot out from that big ring behind her, and that hits him. That is 2d6. And that is 7 damage. Felix is going to take another, you see all of the tubes do another big drag into his body, and he has the brighter aura once again, so he still has the +3 to whatever he rolls. He is currently spited, so that will factor into what I pick here.
Pick the most expensive one and kill yourself.
Oh, dear.
You're fixing to perish, Felix.
He's going to do his Bruise Decay on Reshi.
Oh,
no!
That sounds bad.
Felix, we're friends.
He just barely got a 9.
Damn it.
Oh, dang.
How about you just barely die?
Yeah, really.
Wait, no, fully die.
Yeah.
17 damage to Reshi.
Oh,
That's a lot. I have 16 health left.
Ooh.
And it costs twice.
And it does cost twice, so that's -8. All right, and now we are heading back to the other crew. Roll for priority for the stage.
And you already did the crowdfunding, right?
Yes, that was last round.
14.
17.
Shit.
So Raz C and the 2 stage hands
God
are going to
damn
go
it.
first. Raz C is going to use his Boon Heal Amplify on himself.
Oh, fuck. That's a good idea.
That's an 18, so it
Whoa.
works, and that's 4d6, but +1 because it was a full success.
Oh, I thought it was 18 that was your roll, and I'm like, plus
No.
amplify? I was like, oh my God.
Well, it might be more than 18. That is 6, 9.
No. No.
I haven't even finished counting. 12, 17, 21.
Fuck.
So he heals 21, right?
He heals 21, and his attack will do 21 more damage.
Activate your trap card.
So he's activating a second skill, which is his basic bruise.
God damn it.
And he's going after Buka, because Buka is insane right now, and he's like, get this Zargao out. That is an 18, so full success. He's rolling, what is his bruise, 4d6, so that's 5d6, plus 21 is what he's rolling.
That's not fair.
That's 12. So that's
Okay.
12 plus 21 is 33, which does take down the rest of Buka's armor for sure.
Finally.
Yeah.
Didn't Buka do the retaliate thingy last time?
He's splitting this with him. You're
Ah,
right.
nice.
The retribution. So Buka only takes 16. He still has armor from his transformation now.
I think he has 3, right?
Yeah, he has 3 armor from his transformation. Damn, I was hoping to actually do some damage to Buka.
No.
Well, it's also -14 for him using it. Because he did 2 things at this point.
So he's taking 30 damage.
How's he looking?
Well, he lost what he gained, pretty much. So,
It's an equivalent exchange.
oh, the freaking retribution. Stagehands are going to do a shove, so they're going to try and push you a zone away.
Get away from me.
And that is a 9. One of them is going to push Leona. And the other one is a 3.
Okay, so I get shoved. Of course I do.
Yep. Now it is Buka and Leona's turn.
Leona.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move myself back in.
Walk back in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, "Fuck you," and walk back in. I'm gonna use my thorn shot again against Roz C.
He's chaos.
And I am growth.
So yeah, you get the extra.
10 plus my momentum of 2 is 12. So I hit him. 6 and a 3, so 12, 13, 14, 15 times 2.
30.
It's my amplify.
Describe how you take down Roz.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
That is 1 point more than he had remaining.
The crowd goes wild.
So my thorn shot basically works by I yank one of the thorny vine flower thingies out of my hair, and I do a really cool twirly thing and throw it at him, and I think it
goes right through his skull.
Well, I was just remembering, narratively, we have to choose to kill people, right?
Yeah, do you want to choose to kill him?
I think
you
I'm
could.
not going to choose to kill him.
You pull from your hair, you throw it at Roz C, and you hit him, and because you have the amplify, a bunch of thorns split off from your normal thing, and they spread out and hit something in the back that cuts one of the ropes on the stage, and then the curtain just drops right in front of you, and Roz C falls right as the curtains start falling from side to side, and then they close. I will say that without Roz C, the stagehands are not willing to fight anymore.
They're like, okay, bye, peace out.
Yep. So without him bonusing, they just put their hands up, and you guys, do you want to be in front of the curtain or behind the curtain?
I think we're in front of the curtain.
So the curtain drops. Roz C and his minions are behind the curtain, and you and Buka are in front of the curtain as the fence around the stage starts to lower, and everybody in the crowd starts to actually come to in consciousness, their real consciousness.
Yay! As we're seeing them all coming back into real consciousness, we have to wake everyone else up. We have to make sure everyone else here knows that Felix and the management of the Siren Song has been influencing us to forget what we're supposed to be here for and why we came. So spread the word.
And you just see them all kind of in awe as they're looking at the stage, and you see Buka just as he's coming down off of his crazy beefed up transformation as he's becoming regular Buka again.
And I'm also Buka, we need to tie up Roz C and the stagehands.
You've got it.
Just to make sure that they don't do anything else sketchy.
The ropes that you severed backstage, we can take them and, as you say, hog tie them, yes?
Perfect, yes. I love a good hog tie, yes.
And you see the everybody in the crowd gets up and starts going towards the manor. Just everyone's talking, chatting. Some people are staying back and they're a little bit confused. But
that was a cool show.
That's what's happening right now. Some people you even hear where am I? They don't even understand what's been happening to them at all.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you and Buka do after you hog tie Roz C in the stagehands?
This situation is handled. People are going to be waking other people up. I think we need to go inside and find out wherever the heck Manon and Reshi have gone, because they're not back yet, and I'm
that's really
kind of
terrifying.
worried.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little worried. They were going to go investigate Felix's room, right?
I think we go to Felix's room.
I think
then.
that's a good place to go.
Let's go.
I think we take off. We take off running.
You guys take off running. Now we cut back over to the basement crew.
Oh, God!
Everything's on fire!
I can't breathe.
You will all go down with me.
Oh, shit.
My job has already been completed.
What? No!
Do you want to roll party this time?
Okay.
Okay.
Even though there's a bunch of smoke, I have dark vision, so I can't.
Oh my god.
Drop it.
That's a 4. Plus 1 is 5.
That's a 6.
No!
Barely gets priority off on you. He is going to use his Bruise Interrupt again, which is the one that lowers your momentum when it hits.
Hits it.
He's hitting all 3 of you.
No, damn.
And that is a 19. So that is a full success. So he gets 1 extra d6. That is 6 d6 that he rolls on this.
Counterspell.
I'm going to die.
No.
Just so you know.
You're the healer.
Yeah, I'm going
He
down.
has a problem. Well, I'm coming, and I can...
Wow, Kylie. None of the
Excuse you.
podcast.
I am on my way to hell. You fucking pervert.
1, 4, 10, 14, 19.
No, I'm dead.
23.
Yep.
That is 23 damage to all of you, and your momentum goes down by 1. So Reshi
I'm
goes
hurt.
down.
No, fuck. I'm hurt. I'm dying, guys. Help me.
Didn't hear it, and I don't want anyone to clarify what just happened. So, fuck off. Don't even.
Sibiana also goes down.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Why am I always the last one left alive? Every time.
How well are you doing?
I have 33 energy left.
You're doing good.
I poured the rest of my character points after I got that new ability into energy. I don't have any healing.
Take him down. For me.
We should really buy healing potions now that I think about it. I'm just gonna take that note.
Manon, you notice that Felix is rough.
Yeah.
You even notice that energy stopped coming in from the vats at the start of this turn.
Okay.
And the vats are pretty much empty.
Okay.
Felix is rough. Give him some lotion.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my axe. That's a 19.
Yeah, full success. So you get an extra d6.
Do it.
So now I get 4d6. That's 16.
16.
Woo-hoo.
So close. He is still up.
Well, that's good because I'm gonna spend 2 momentum to do another action and hit him again.
Ooh, go for it.
Nice.
Rolling to hit. That's a 17.
Ooh, another full success.
I'm rolling well
How many
today.
d6 are you rolling?
4.
Finish him.
Yeah. I just want to
Yeah.
know. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I would have. Okay, that's a lot.
5, 10,
That's
14,
20.
something.
That's a 20, baby. Okay.
Felix collapses and is like gasping for breath as these tubes like kind of rip off of him with your last hit. What do you do?
I'm gonna take the tubes that are like pouring this orange gross shit and shove it down his throat.
Are you intending to kill him?
Yep. Oh.
Wait, but he knows about what happened to my family. Maybe don't kill him.
You're not there.
I've already done it.
Felix gets the last of this stuff, and you see he gets like his eyes start welling with this orange glow. You see like a faint shimmer of black go across his eyes, almost like little graspy black strands of hands, and then he just goes limp, and Felix is dead.
And then I haul up Sibiana on one shoulder and I haul up Reshi on the other. And the smoke is still filling the room, so I'm gonna start like slamming using my legs to kick the door that we came in on, being like, "Let us out!" like screaming top of his lungs.
Roll against the doors.
God, I got people who are hurt. That's a 4.
Leona, I will have you roll to see if you are going to be fast enough to get the door open for Manon.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you are +1 at getting to Manon. Once you hit +3, you'll be in Felix's room. You don't necessarily know that there's a secret door, but you can hear him pounding on it. You are still in this area, so roll again to attack. Remember to minus your energy for each attack.
Is it 4? Because it's like
It's whatever your attack is.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that was the first one. 18.
Nice. So roll with an extra d6. I have a energy in mind for the door.
12.
Door is still standing. Leona, roll.
Let us out.
Nat 20.
Oh,
yeah.
You get there. So you you're running up the stairs and you run past Hyken and
Leona, what? I'm remembering what happened.
No time to talk right now. I gotta go make sure my friends are okay, but we'll chat in a second, okay?
Felix's room is down there.
Thank you.
Get him for me.
Hopefully we will.
And you keep running and you make it into Felix's room, and in Felix's room you see that the window is open and the curtains are blowing outside of the window, and you see that there's like smoke coming out from behind this bookshelf, and the bookshelf, there's a bunch of books like on the floor in front of it.
Well, that looks suspicious. Hookah, get that door open. It has to be a door. There has to be a door behind that.
You got it.
Oh, me.
That is an 18, and that is a 4, 7, 8, 9. That is not enough. Do you want to take an attack at it? You can.
Yeah, I'm going to take... Well, I was going to say, do you think I could, like, figure out how it opens?
You can probably figure out how it opens.
Okay,
It's just a doorknob.
can I, like, roll, like, perception or something like that? Something?
Journey skill, whatever you want to do. It will be your turn, though, so you won't be able to attack it.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to try and search this door for, whatever, 13.
Yeah, that's a success. You find it.
Okay.
You get the door open. And Manon, what was your final energy at?
21.
Oh, you're doing pretty good still.
Yeah.
You're struggling.
Struggling to breathe.
Yeah, struggling to breathe, but the door opens and all the smoke pours out, and you just see these pipes that are coming down the stairs. They have that orange aura in them, but the pipes are mostly empty at this point, and a whole bunch of smoke comes out, and you see Manon with Reshi and Sibiana on his shoulders.
Oh my gosh, are you okay? Get out of there. Okay, is everything on fire in there?
Yeah, we gotta get these to the healer right now.
I think we also need to evacuate the building.
Go.
Okay. I think I usher you guys out and then also start trying to run around yelling, everything's on fire. Felix's secret lab exploded and now it's burning from the inside out. So I think we gotta go.
These poor people.
I know.
They're memories have just come back.
I know you're slowly getting memories. You don't know where the fuck you are or why you're here. But we need to exit the building.
Leona, we're running, don't worry.
Okay, good. Let's go.
We go outside on the stage, and I just see this massive cage. What the fuck?
I had a cage match. It was fun. No, it wasn't.
And as you guys exit the building, I'm assuming you once you're outside, you put Reshi and Sibiana down, or are you still carrying them?
I'll put them down on the ground and be look for a healer.
Hold me.
So you're shouting out, looking for a healer, and you just hear a few crackles as the mansion has a big explosion coming out from where Felix's chambers were, as the rest of the mansion started catching fire, and a bunch of the other people who are now outside who have the ability to do water abilities are going out there trying to put out the fire. You see Fimordia just sitting on the entryway roof, the little overhang.
She's been there the whole time?
Yeah, just watching.
Fucking watching?
Yep.
God damn it. That bitch.
All right,
continue. Good job, everybody.
I should have known. I should have known that you were involved in all of this. I should have...
Well, your friend Felix there has already helped me out enough. I've got what I needed from him. Too bad your friend over there killed him, though. That's a little bit violent for you all.
He was a monster!
Yeah, aren't we all in some way? Speaking of monsters, have a look at this. And she tosses something down to the ground in front of you. What you see fall in front of you is this disheveled little, almost puppet body that clangs to the floor and rattles in front of you. What do you make of that?
What is it?
That there is the body of a dead god.
What?
Any of you believe me now?
What?
Which god?
That's Fetsang the Rival's body.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should?
Astute as always, Leona. It's what I love about you.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, there's one down, at least.
No.
And there will be more. I just wanted you to know that it's working. Our goal is working.
Our? What do you mean our? Yours?
Tomato, tomato. You have all been instrumental in getting me here.
Yeah, to the point.
Damn it.
I didn't sign up for this.
We just keep playing right into our hands.
None of us ever sign up for anything. And that's the problem. And I'm going to stop that from being the problem.
Okay, but what happens once you've killed all the gods?
Who knows?
What happens to this world? Yeah, but how do we know the world will still be here?
It'll be better than being at the whim of them.
So you say.
There's one more place that I want to go for now, and maybe I'll get my answers. And thank your little friend there who's asleep for getting me this. And she twirls the little spyglass around in her hand.
Oh, shit.
Felix was able to pick it off of him, and it's mine now. And, Felix's research into the different legacy energies has been very helpful for me and my beasts. So we'll see what that brings next time.
Fuck.
She just walks back towards the big explosion and off of the mansion. We can't worry about that now. We gotta help Sibiana and Reshi.
You're right. I think we are going to have quite the struggle in front of us, though. But it'll make for a good story.
Was that your best friend?
And we can cut to the point where you guys are like recovering and awake if you would like.
It's probably a good idea.
Hey, I'm alive. Hey guys, hey.
Little Lee, you did it.
But at what cost? What have we lost? Oh, no.
Who knows, honestly, but I think everyone's going to appreciate having a choice of whether they're here or not.
Yeah, that is definitely better than what was happening before, but I am concerned about what Fimordia got out of this.
There's only so much we can do. Don't worry about that. Manon Reshi, thank you so much for helping. You helped free everybody.
What about the reward?
Reshi.
All in a day's work, Sibiana.
I died. I need something.
Technically, you just ran out of energy. You were too tired to do anything else.
Too little tie-tie.
You were just a little tie-tie.
Just because I get a little sleepy. Yeah. I'm just a little guy. Okay? Does anybody here on this island know anything about Goongly?
About Goongly? I'm sure some of the people do. Some of the people have to be part of the Vigard.
Tell me now.
What do you need to know about Goongly? I can ask around.
I mean, they stole our spyglass, so I kind of want to know what the hell it was.
Yeah, let's find somebody who knows about Goongly. Roll for it. Roll a history or an archaeology or something. Whatever you want to call this skill to learn more. It can even just be religion.
Faith. Because I already have faith.
You gotta have faith. The faith.
I have faith. I have faith. 13.
13 is a success. Naniel was one of the people you met before.
Naniel.
And Naniel tells you that Goongly's gifts tend to be known about seeing the unseen, seeing the things that people can't, which is kind of what you prayed for when you guys went and tried to find like a new story. So
That's
you were, even though it was a rough roll, you were gifted something that was actually useful for seeing the unseen.
So it's a spyglass that gives you dark vision.
Oh my god.
Seeing the unseen. Damn it, I finally had it.
With that, you can kind of piece together that Fimordia is looking for something that normally people wouldn't be able to find.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Write that down in your little notebook, Leona.
I'm trying.
But wasn't that kind of weird that she was just like carrying around that corpse was there the whole time?
Did she leave the corpse here? Or did she take it with
you
us?
guys just have like a puppet body of Fetsang the Rival.
This is kind of like gross.
Oh,
right?
Manon's not touching it. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get too close to that. I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm gonna see if I can give it emergency rations.
Bring it back to life.
You put the emergency ration. Nom nom nom.
It's an automaton, isn't it?
Kind of.
Right.
It's like a puppet child.
How about grease
yeah,
fire?
because Fetsang is one of the weird, creepy ass children.
Yeah.
Was.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Okay.
I wonder who killed it.
I don't.
This is terrifying. If this happened to Ulstera, I don't know what would happen. I can't even. And I'm just like sits down. He's just like staring straight. Like I can't lose her.
I gotta say, like, I'm not the most religious of people, but like, this is really scary. Like, this isn't just, Fee causing a ruckus at the divine intervention.
I mean, that was pretty bad too.
That was pretty bad, but like,
this is way worse.
This is proof that in some way she's right.
The gods can be killed.
I think we need to bring this body to a temple or something. We have to do something.
Who's in charge of dealing with the fact that gods are, can be killed?
I might be very wary about letting anybody else see this.
I would worry that it would fundamentally alter the structure of our world in a bad way.
I think we need to report it in the paper. I think we need to tell everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Right? Because if we got to arm ourselves or do something, we have to protect our gods. We want people to know. Right? Wouldn't we?
I'm all about telling the truth.
Hey, you're not a damn dirty liar.
Well, my other question, though, is what kind of chaos will it cause? What kind of fear and anguish?
Well, I mean, I think people would be in more fear and anguish if their god suddenly disappeared and they had no knowledge of it.
That's a good point. I wonder what's happening over in, what is it, Gabakayara or Sirmir, I think is where Fetsang was?
Yeah.
I wonder what's happening over there for them that's on the other side of the world.
Where's the west side of the world pit crew when you need them?
Yeah, really.
Oh, you all have branches?
Well, hopefully
by
soon.
This point, right? We're pretty popular.
Well, I just rolled for the portals and they're not where we are, so yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, this is really a conundrum.
I say we got to let the people know.
I second it.
I mean,
We should definitely break it down to them gently.
yeah, I think we have to handle this very carefully.
The Celestial Accord would love to have this information.
I think all of the factions would probably be very interested in this information. I'm wondering, would it be better for us to spread the word or to take it to the faction leaders?
Well, go back to the Brace Corps? There? No, because they're not there anymore.
No, they're not there anymore.
No, they've all gone back to their different
We would have
homes.
to travel around to find ways to communicate or, like, send messengers or something.
Whose do we go to? Do we go to the Celestial Accord? Like, well, I say we, but I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the Siren song. That was kind of my whole goal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's look at it.
Yeah.
As just like everything is in shambles around us.
Yeah. I'll think about my future for a little bit here.
Well, the mail should work now.
That's true. Should be able
No
to
one is
get
interrupting the
communications
mail.
in and out now.
Yeah. So let's send a couple letters to all the faction leaders with like a piece of the corpse. Let's dismember this corpse.
No, let's
Send it in the
not.
mail.
Let's not deface the corpse of a god.
That also sounds like when we send that, it would be almost like a
A
threat.
threat. Yeah. We do
Look what
not-
happened to the god.
We do not need the leaders of the various factions coming after us personally. That seems like a bad idea.
Nah.
So
Aye.
who, if we're going to, or if you're going to personally deliver, I don't know if I'm coming with yet. I keep saying we're together, we're friends. But if you were to bring this to a leader, who would you bring it to? Would you bring it to someone who's more versed in knowledge, or would you bring it to, would you bring it to like a priest of Hetipra? Like that this Fetsang was part of the obligate. What is more appropriate?
Which god would handle this corpse the best? And the news.
Also, what are we near?
Yeah, really. That's a good question.
Manon, you're a pretty religious folk. Do you know about other people or just like Alsara?
I also worship Lamfada and Tantantios, but I don't have anyone in the your faction.
Okay.
But I
know Gwyneth does.
Yes.
Okay.
She loves Hetipra.
Yeah.
She's like her gal. But I was also thinking like if we wanted to move the battle maps. I don't know if we want to do this now, but
Yeah, we can do this now.
Yeah.
Let's get those off and put the regular map down so we can look.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know. It's a nice little segue into the faction turn anyway. What if we went to Hetipra? Because she's the leader.
Hetipra is, what is she the goddess of?
Of like new experiences.
That is a new experience, death.
Yeah, and she's the leader, so she will care the most about one of her gods dying.
I mean, yeah.
We don't even have to be the ones to give it to her. We can just deliver it to a priest there and be like, here you go. This is what happened.
So
See ya."
that what is it? Profane herald person kind of dropped this off in front of us and claims it's the body of a god. We don't know. Here you go. Skedaddle. Yep.
Everyone's gonna.
What could possibly go wrong?
I think it's like, but it's pretty obvious that we're like we're always with Pete. Every time something happens, we're there.
She's so obsessed with us.
I know. Jeez. It's like we should join her or something.
Reshi, don't you have gods that you worship? Do you want to see them dead?
I'm just gonna pick up the body. I don't know. I don't know what I feel anymore.
You guys are all chatting, and Reshi's like, I don't know what I feel. And you guys see a pale orange light come from his backpack.
Oh, god dang it. Not this
It
shit
kinda,
again.
Like, flares a little bit.
Open your backpack. What's going on? Why is it glowing?
Oh. I opened it up.
And you see that in like part of the combat in like the pale orange like vats that you were attacking, you ended up getting splashed by it a little bit and you didn't notice. And it ended up seeping inside of your backpack and onto the little sunflower pod that you had taken out from your grandfather's plot. And the sunflower pod is glowing that pale orange, and it's not fading like you saw happen at the Divine Intervention, where people who got hit by the aura, it faded fairly fast.
Yeah.
It's been a whole day since you originally had that fight, and you guys have rested and recovered, and your little sunflower bulb is still glowing a pale orange.
Huh. Well, can anybody make anything out? What the heck?
That bulb ain't right.
Thanks, Manon. That's so helpful.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Should we plant it? I don't want to plant it here.
It's your bulb.
Could plant it and see what happens. It is your bulb.
It's my precious.
You should
precious.
You should get to choose if we plant it and where.
Well, the first thing I think we should do, and then I put it in the doll's mouth. Anything happen?
No.
Damn you!
No, nothing happens.
I just take it back.
The only thing that happens is when you put it in the doll's mouth, like the eye sockets, like you can kind of see a little bit of the glow coming from the eye
sockets. Gross.
It's a real boy.
No, it's not. It ain't moving.
I'm a father now, so I need to think about my child.
That hurts.
Okay. Yeah, Reshi, that's not very sensitive of you.
What?
Considering we know that Manon did have a family, and they all died.
Yeah.
To call a seed your child.
I'm talking about this dead corpse. That's what I'm talking about. This is my child. I'm talking about the dead god I'm holding.
That's even worse. Oh no.
Okay, I won't do that bit. I won't have my.
Okay, I send Kana over to snuggle with Manon just to be like, here, you've comfort. He like makes his weird little plurring sounds.
Well, Manon, now I understand your loss.
Rusa used to have a doll just like that.
Oh,
what?
God. Look what you've done.
Yeah. You did it. You could have just let me have this. Anyways.
And they bickered for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's about right.
And I guess that will be the end of the session. And that is the end of Leona's arc, Leona's special arc. And now we are going to be heading into an arc for Reshi coming up.
Yay.
The family that I remember was a joke.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, do you remember anything new now, I wonder?
You should send a letter to your family.
Yeah, I really fucking should.
We will address that all in the next episode as you guys depart from Vaynome.
Cool. What a great episode.
Oh,
that was
boy.
Really good.
That was intense.
How'd you feel about your arc?
It was good. I was fully prepared for, like, the Siren song to be
evil,
pretty much anything, but I think it was a really interesting twist because I feel like you were trying to convince us that Sibiana was...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was the bad person. So that was it was a very interesting journey.
Cool. I'm glad. Well, thank you all for listening. You can support us at ko-fi.com/halfwitsfailedcrits. You can join our Discord at bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. Thank you to Dungeon Maestro for composing our theme song for this season. And yeah, I think biggest call to action is if you are a fan of our stuff, please tell other people. Word of mouth is the best way to grow a show, and we would love if you helped us do that.
Please.
And then join the Discord and tell us what you think.
Yeah! Because we like talking with you guys a lot.
Yeah. Come join the Discord.
The Discord's a fun place.
Come
do it.
Now we're going to head over to the faction turn and see what the gods think about a dead corpse being found and attributed by the Profane Herald.
Womp womp.
They can see everything that's happening. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh God, I need another piece of paper. This is so much to keep track of.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I just wrote Leona is so fucked, so it's going to be fine. I like how the arc that focused on me is going to end in my death.
That's how it's good.
It might just take you prisoner.
Well, I might need to roll a new character. Who knows? We'll find out. How do we want to meet my new character? Should I be someone that you like say from the Siren song? That way there's a connection there. Maybe I'll just take over Buka.
Can you do the voice?
No.
You have to.
You can make him more French than Portuguese if you'd like.
I don't think I could do either for any more than like maybe a word. I did not think about the fact that splitting up meant that we might have to battle separately.
That's, splitting the party.
Literally the crux of that.
Well, I kind of thought that, like, you guys would investigate and like we'd all be back together and then something would happen?
I don't know why I thought that. Yeah.
I don't know why
It's
because
as soon as we find him, we're gonna fight.
practically that makes no sense.
Yeah.
But in my mind, it made perfect sense.
Well,
I really didn't even think about it.
If you sway the crowd to you, they might help you. There is a lot of people out there.
I think my other thought was that like I would do my whole thing and then like be able to run off the stage and catch up with you guys, but I did not expect a fucking cage.
Cage match, Hell in the Cell.
So
give him the chair.
If I had a chair to give. I only lose 3 energy.
There you go.
Hang on. That's not where I want to be.
You only lose 3?
Where's my calculator? Yeah, for this one, for my.
Oh, your
Wait, what did
things
I
are
do?
low. Low cost.
Yeah, my magic blast.
Because she has 1 billion of them.
What am I doing?
Is
8-6.
Smack.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just 4?
It's whatever you.
You did that so well.
That was perfect.
I got hurt.
Oh, I was sending Kylie. Okay, I'll clap so you know when to stop. Okay.
Whoa. What's happening over here?
That's what Jonathan does. He's like, oh, I'll clap here so I know this is where I can.
Has he ever
pick up.
done that?
Yes.
I don't remember that at all.
And then when we come back after our break, he makes a big clap. So he's like, okay, between the 2 high points in the audio, I know to cut this part out. See, I pay attention because I care about Jonathan and he should definitely give me inspiration.
I thought he'd just be clapping. I thought that's just how he, like, that was just like a tick that he had. It was just like a thing that he did. He's like, all right, we're ready to start. I had no idea. It was like, for a reason. Because I, like, never gave it any thought at all. I was just like, okay, time to start.
Oh my God. That's so fucking funny.
Just a thing.
What are you laughing about?
You'll hear it.
Oh, great. I want to hear it for like 3 months. As soon as they get to editing.